This video is to explain fire doors for the New Zealand market. Regulations differ from country to country, so if you're in a country other than New Zealand, then keep searching and find the regs relating to your country. But if you are a Kiwi and you want to know about fire doors, then keep watching. I'll cover the essentials here, but please refer to NZS 4520 2010, the New Zealand Building Code, clauses C1 to 6, and the related acceptable solutions for specific requirements. This video is simply an overview. So, what is a fire door? Fire doors create a barrier to slow the spread of flames and smoke during a fire. They're an important part of a passive fire protection system. They enable a building to be separated into fire cells to stop the spread of fire. What does a fire door do? Well, most of the time they just act like a normal door, but in the event of a fire, they perform a couple of important functions. When they're closed, they form a barrier to stop the spread of flames and harmful gases and smoke. And when they're open, they provide a means of escape. Do fire doors need to be closed at all times? Fire doors need to be self-closing and self-latching. In the event of a fire, the purpose is to stop the spread of flames and smoke, so for that reason they need to be kept closed. They must not be wedged open or have obstacles put in front of them, inhibiting their ability to stay closed. There is one instance where fire doors can be kept open, and that's if they have been fitted with an approved opener or retainer. These are hold-open devices that are designed to keep a door open until a fire alarm is triggered, and then they'll close. The New Zealand Building Code describes the requirements for these. What's the difference between a fire door and a normal door? The most important distinction is that a fire door is a technical door and it comes with legal requirements under the New Zealand Safety Standards and Building Code. A fire door is not just the leaf, the swinging bit on the hinges. It's the complete assembly. So it's the door leaf, inside a frame, it's the seals, it's the glazing, it's the hardware, it's the complete assembly. But even then, it's not a certified fire door until it's been installed. The paperwork's been filled out, so an installer declaration has to be signed, and then the fire tags have to be issued, and then once all of those things are together, that complete process and assembly is now called a certified fire door. So it's not just the leaf, it's not just the complete assembly, it's not just the complete assembly installed, it's all of those things plus the paperwork, plus the fire tags, and at that point, it is the certified door. So what do fire ratings mean? Fire resistance ratings are written in a specific format. So the ratings for fire doors are based on 4 factors: structural, integrity, insulation, and smoke rating. The first 3 of these are measured in minutes. So the first one, structural. This is the structural adequacy or stability rating that determines how long an element will maintain its load-bearing capacity. As fire doors are not structural elements, they're not load-bearing, so a fire door's structural rating will be presented as a dash. Number 2, integrity. The integrity rating is how long a door set will protect from flames and hot gases passing through. This is the time that the door set will protect people and property in a fire before the door set begins to break down. Number 3, insulation. This is the time that it takes for heat to pass through the door and the glazing to the maximum permissible level. Note under AS2 there are different requirements for sprinklered versus unsprinkled buildings. Number 4, smoke rating. This is not time related. A door is either smoke rated or not. If it is, it's presented by an SM. Where must a fire door be used? A fire door must be used when the fire engineering report dictates it. Generally, this is due to numerous tenancies within a building, so for example, apartments, hotels, and so forth, or to meet an escape strategy, such as convention centres. Generally, a door within a fire wall will need to be a fire door, but refer to your project's fire engineer for the details of your project. What are the features of a fire door? Well, the most important feature is the door leaf itself. It contains a specialty core which is designed to slow down the effects of a fire. Specific facings, jamb types, whether it's timber or steel, leaf edges, meeting style types, vision panel size and beading, and ventilation grills all have an impact on the required fire rating of the door set. Data sheets on the fire doors section of the Hallmark Group website detail what can and can't be used at certain fire ratings. Let's look at the 10 essential features of a fire door. Number 1, glazing. Appropriate glazing systems must be supplied and installed by the manufacturer. The size of the vision panel and the beading type is constrained by the fire rating of the door. Number 2, signage. The door needs to be marked with the appropriate signage that identify it as a fire door. That signage must be near the handle or push plate so that people can easily see it. Number 3, locks and latches. A fire door must be self-latching using approved latches. Anything such as deadbolts that inhibit the door to be self-latching must not be fitted. The latch needs to hold the door in place without rattling. And you can find a list of the approved hardware on the Hallmark Group website. Number 4, door handles. All hardware, including handles, must be approved and comply with NZS 4520. Once fitted, the handles need to operate smoothly and return to position correctly. Just to note, the hardware approvals relate to each manufacturer's doors. So you have to get the approved hardware list for that manufacturer that you're using. They're not interchangeable between manufacturers. Number 5, gaps. There must be an even gap all the way around the door, between the door and the door frame, targeting 3 millimeters mean. The gap underneath the door leaves, the door clearance, must be within 3 millimeters and no more than 10 millimeters between the bottom of the door leaf and the top of the floor covering. This allows for a maximum of 25 millimeters from your non-combustible flooring or slab, and then allows for the fitting of your combustible flooring, such as 15 mils of carpet and underlay, as long as the maximum of 10 millimeters of clearance is not exceeded. Number 6, mechanical closer. As mentioned earlier, all fire doors must be self-closing. The self-closing device needs to be adjustable to meet the frictional force requirements as per NZS 4520. Again, it needs to be an approved closer and it needs to be fitted securely and operating correctly. Number 7, electromagnetic hardware. In addition to basic mechanical closers, a range of door hardware is available for specific door functions, such as magnetic latches, hold-open devices, electronic openers, etc. Number 8, fire tags. Fire tags identify a door set and its certification. They provide details specific to that door set, its fire rating, date of manufacture, and an ID number that relates to the fire door register. There must be a tag on both the door leaf and the frame. An installer declaration must be completed by the door installer and the hardware installer prior to the manufacturer issuing the fire tags. All fire doors require these documents to be completed and the door set recorded on the manufacturer's fire door register. Number 9, hinges. Fire doors must have at least 3 certified hinges. They need to be fitted firmly with no missing screws. Number 10, intumescent fire and smoke seals. Intumescent seals are designed to expand when a certain level of heat is sensed. They close off the gaps around the door in case of a fire. Seals must be fitted at the head and all vertical edges between the door leaf and the frame, and also between the leaves in a multi-leaf door set. Fire doors need to be maintained and regularly checked. Any alterations or modifications to a fire door after it's been installed will void its certification. So as you can see, a fire door is far more technical than just a regular door, but hopefully this video has been useful as an overview to give you an idea of the differences. There are plenty of resources at the Hallmark Group Fire Door page, so go there and you'll be able to find downloads such as data sheets for the various fire ratings. We've got BIM files that you can download. There's installation instructions and a bunch of other resources. So yeah, head to hallmarkgroup.co.nz and I hope this has been useful.